With the release of Kirby Star Allies in March, Nintendo has been teasing the hell out of the sorts of gameplay bits we can expect from the game. While the ability to fight along enemies turned friends is nothing new to the Kirby series, what was a surprise were the return of combined abilities shown off in this trailer. Look at how amazing they are. That one looks cool. That one looks awesome. I don't know what's going on with this one, but I love it. Of course, with combined powers making a comeback, longtime Kirby fans have started to wonder if certain powers from another Kirby game will return. One with abilities you literally barfed at another enemy with an ability to make things like a fire sword, a light bulb, and even Darth Maul. For those too young to know, I'm referring to Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards. Kirby 64 was focused on collecting Crystal Shards to help this little fairy thing fend off the darkness that has been chasing her and eventually consume Kirby's world and friends. Each wall or boulder that hides a Crystal Shard will have some sort of hint to indicate the power needed to break through and get to the shard behind or under it. Although I think Dynamite should be the override power to get through any wall or boulder, this thing is so powerful that you're given a hard hat to prevent damage to yourself. Be careful using this one in close proximity because, just like real explosions, it hurts. There are many returning powers that have become staples throughout the Kirby games, with some that have only made a few appearances. Moment of silence for the ghost, metal, and ball abilities we've lost over the years. Now that that's done, let's go through 10 of the combined powers we want to see make a return in Kirby Star Allies. Missiles. This ability is obtained by combining bomb with bomb. Press and hold the B button to release 1 to 3 missiles. This ability is really useful against any enemy in front of Kirby because the missiles have a good range of motion. Good thing Kirby enemies are almost always single hit. This power is sure to entertain and bring the pain until you absolutely need to grab a new power. I see the appeal of it though, with most problems being able to be solved by a single missile. Lightbulb. This ability is made of spark and bomb being combined together. The ability turns Kirby into a light bulb and eventually he explodes, sending shards of glass in every direction. The ability has a short range but is sure to surprise any enemy nearby. This is a rather useless ability on the field, but it has an interesting puzzle solving use. There are a few dark rooms in this Kirby game that require the use of this light bulb ability, adding a well hidden layer to this relatively useless power. Drill. This ability is made up of needle and stone. Hold B to be taken on a wild ride holding a very large drill. You can also tap B quickly to release the drill. The drill will travel in a straight line through any obstacles such as floor, walls, and enemies, meaning you can hit enemies on the other side of walls without any danger to yourself, unless you hold B long enough and are dragged into a trap. Be aware though, you will not travel through walls and such, only the drill itself will. If you want to see how powerful this ability can be, just take a look at the Drill Dozer Assist trophy from the Smash Bros. Series. Aura Spark. Ever seen an ability where Kirby looks like he's having as much fun as you are? Kirby 64 is a bundle of fun from beginning to end, and Aura Spark is one of the only powers where Kirby isn't terrified, you're not torturing him, and he doesn't look like he's in any pain. Anyway, get this power by combining 2 sparks and activate it by holding B and standing still. Movement reduces the area Aura Spark will occupy and thereby protect Kirby, which is why standing still is both a blessing and a curse for the power. Regular enemies have no way of penetrating this without fizzling out with a cool looking effect. Fire Arrow. Created by hurling a fire enemy or star at a needle enemy, this ability fulfills 5-year-old Andy's dream of shooting fire arrows like a regular Legend of Zelda character. He's not here to confirm or deny it, so it's probably true. Anyway, holding the B button will change the arc and distance which the arrow is launched. Tapping B will cause the arrow to land feet from Kirby, holding B will cause the arrow to fly like a bird. Another effective ability for anybody in front of Kirby. Test that accuracy, people. I'm gonna go ahead and call this one Limb Remover, because look at this thing! It's a cross between a bear trap and a garbage disposal! Anyway, you can obtain this power by combining Needle and Cutter. Pressing B will extend Kirby's now spike-covered arms, releasing B will close them above Kirby. This power is the only one that makes me feel almost bad for the one-hit enemies caught in it. Imagine you're a Waddle Dee, Bronto Bird, Scarfy, whatever, and you're just minding your own business. Suddenly, claws clamping on your entire body! That's someone nightmares that a video game has to live. Think about that. Video game enemies live your nightmares, and you never knew. Refrigerator! Yes, this is an ability Kirby has. Not only that, he's invincible after using it, as long as you don't let go of B. This is my favorite power in the whole game because you can heal yourself with the food, damage enemies, and be a Kirby fridge. Everyone wants a Kirby fridge. Name one person who doesn't. You can become this dream piece of furniture by combining ice and spark. Then you can throw various foods and eat various foods. Find the fridge, activate the fridge, be the fridge. Lightning Rod. This one is loud, sudden, and effective. Bringing together Needle and Spark, Kirby becomes a spike, and then boom! Lightning. Any enemies directly above or close to Kirby are immediately electrified and incinerated. Flying bosses have something to fear here. Bosses who drive and stick close to the ground can take advantage of this power's weak on-field range. Careful with this one, it's more for show and puzzle solving than it is for field enemies. I'm gonna go ahead and call this one Chisel. You get this one by putting stone and cutter together. This is one of the most layered powers in the game. It transforms Kirby into a block that is then chiseled out to create one of about 5 stone characters. All of them references to previous Kirby games and some of which return in Star Allies. This one has puzzle solving abilities and covers Kirby in a semi-invulnerable suit of stone. Just don't test it against spikes or being crushed. The results will be, expected. Flame Sword! Yeah, you probably should have seen this one coming. It was Darth Maul Lightning Dew Blade or Flame Sword. Both are good, but Flame Sword, man. Look at how awesome this is. Not only this, press up on the directional pad to point the sword upward, and then press B to throw the Flame Sword. Then Kirby can just burp out another. Unfortunately, the sword will disintegrate after hitting a wall or raised floor. Swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. No enemy stands to your Flame Sword. Of the combined powers in this game, which ones do you think should make a comeback in Kirby Star Allies? Hopefully Needle will come back and stay a foundation power like fire or ice. Anyway, if you like Nintendo news, updates, and videos, check out NintenCity.com. It's a great place for all of your Nintendo stuff. Find your way to our Nintendo haven by going to NintenCity.com. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel for more reviews, news, podcasts, and other fun things. Thank you for watching.